Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. With the pressure of his double life eventually reaching a boiling point, a hopeless Doug turns to Nicole for help with his gambling dependence. Together, they go through his long history of gambling, with Doug eventually realizing that he has always craved winning. He was drawn to the adrenaline and the confirmation, the same rush he gets from being a surgeon. He breaks down in gashes as he reveals the extent of his debt, as well as the damage it has formerly foisted on his marriage to Vanessa. Nicole suggests joining a support group at the sanitarium, but that idea only makes him more anxious. What if someone were to fate him? Doug's coming visit is to the country club, where Vanessa is giving Diego a hard time for icing her out. "How can I be frenetic at you when I do and indeed see you?" he replies angrily. Also comes more bad news for Vanessa. "I've a concession to make," Doug says. "I've been lying to you." "But if you suppose he's about to come clean, suppose again." Doug says he prevaricated about how he felt after their robotic hostile coitus, explaining that it reminded him of when they were a stronger couple. Tyrell and Jessica get their flirt on at Orphe Jeans, where she respects him for being real and for handling his print reproach like a master. Samantha is surprised to see her family talking to the girl of his dreams, but she's also agitated, indeed if Tyrell insists that Jessica hasn't reached gal status relatively yet. At the country club, Bill catches Naomi and Martin in the middle of a converse, but neither of them is particularly in the mood to make nice with the man who broke Danny's heart, least of all Martin, who tells Bill that their time as a family is over. But is it really? Bill lets his whoreson know that it would be mutually salutary for them to remain on good terms, especially if he intends on running for the most important office in the country. Bill is also joined by Tomas to bandy the review board's demands of the establishment, but Bill's shaky hand steals all the focus. "Perhaps you should see a croaker," Tomas suggests, but Bill dismisses the occasion as bare dehumidification. Are marriage bells ringing for Ashley and Derek? Eventually, sure, but there's a step they need to take ahead walking down the aisle. "Don't you suppose it's time we start allowing about moving in together?" he asks. It's a lot for Ashley to reuse, but Derek manages to sweet-talk her into saying yes. He makes a compelling argument, but also he goes and ruins everything by asking, what could conceivably go wrong? This relationship is officially accursed. At the Firmament, a homeless woman named June is facing an alternate-degree assault charge for attacking a social worker who tried to throw out her shopping wain. Knowing that Naomi has been looking for ways to help the community, Jacob calls his woman to speak with June, who isn't exactly eager for backing. I ain't got any plutocrat to pay you, and I sure as hell don't trust your kind any further than I could throw you," June tells Naomi. Despite June's prickly address, still, Jacob encourages Naomi to take the case. Kat grilled Eva about her suspicious jest in Nicole's office, but Eva denied any wrongdoing. Frustrated, Kat called in Nicole, who shut her down, calling her a putrefied brat. Meanwhile, a disguised Leslie watched Nicole and Ted from a distance while obsessing over a homage videotape. Latterly, Eva banged into Ted, who thanked her for helping Nicole. Seeing Commodity was wrong, Ted assumed she felt bullied by the Dupree name and comforted her. Eva suggested at her delicate history and the father she no way knew, conceivably Ted. After she left, Leslie pledged vengeance against the Hamiltons. Danny, overwhelmed, went to a bar and asked for a riddle drink. She flirted with Andre via textbook but suddenly cut him off. Her plans grew more interesting when she told Chelsea and Naomi to meet her at Dupree Manor for an earth-shattering advertisement. Meanwhile, her stylish friend Vanessa was detracted by her nut Diego, while her hubby Doug met with a shady summerhouse proprietor who offered to clear his debt, at a dangerous price. At Dupree Manor, Danny dramatically declared her marriage dead, awaiting applause but entering dubitation. She claimed she was reclaiming her happiness, egging a brief festivity. But Jacob arrived with shocking news: Danny was under arrest for tried murder. At the bar, Bill heeded his apparent palm. Meanwhile, at the sanitarium, Nicole and Ted were delayed by a woman hanging to jump from the roof. Nicole rushed up, only to discover it was Leslie. After a gym day, Dani scrolled through posts about her marriage capers. Andre visited, claiming to recoup things. Dani claimed nothing would be again, but Andre reminded her they'd formerly broken that rule. She admitted enjoying her newfound freedom from Bill's prospects. Andre left without taking anything. Bill and Haley were frustrated Dani faced no consequences for pulling a gun at their marriage. Bill prompted Haley to quit her paralegal job to concentrate on social climbing. She defied until he handed her a measureless credit card. That night, Dani visited Haley, offering a tense armistice. She would keep her distance if Haley did the same. Martin was worried Smitty considered returning to journalism without telling him, despite hiding his own presidential intentions. After cooling down, Martin apologized but claimed on maintaining their family image. Frustrated, Smitty defied, but Martin issued an claim. Smitty demanded to abandon his job plans. At Garland Memorial, Ashley's associates surprised her with flowers for delivering a baby in an elevator. Derek blessed her flowers but was overshadowed by a sportful textbook from Andre. Latterly, Derek ate Andre, saying, "Any friend of Ashley's is a friend of mine." Meanwhile, Kat continued targeting Eva, questioning her history. Ted and Nicole defended Eva, but Kat latterly caught her copying a homage videotape for Leslie. Chelsea dated a tech entrepreneur who revealed he was married. Rather of leaving, Chelsea looked forward to meeting his woman and spending the night with both of them. Eva impressed Nicole at the office but latterly messed through lines, chancing a key. Kat caught her and advised her not to get comfortable. When Ted arrived, Eva flashed back to her mama saying he was her father. Flustered, she introduced herself, and he praised her work. Meanwhile, Jacob admitted he could identify the motorcycle motorist in Laura's case. At Orphe Jeans, Mona Jan and Leslie bandied Eva's new part and the Dupree marriage disaster. Mona supported Eva, while Leslie and Jan believed Bill got what he merited. Vanessa had breakfast with Doug, who brushed off a fallen poker chip as charity game winnings. Latterly, he lost a game and failed to get house credit, with Randy refusing to enfeeble for him. Meanwhile, Vanessa met Diego for a property stint, but they ended up kissing. Smitty and Martin bandied journalism, with Smitty considering returning to the field. At the club, Kat advised Nicole about Eva, but Nicole dismissed her enterprises. Latterly, Martin stunned Nicole by revealing he planned to run for chairman. Eva met her mama, Dana Leslie, and expressed frustration that Ted didn't fate her. Dana assured her their time would come. Eva suspected Dana caused Laura's crash, but Dana denied it. They plotted to earn trust before bringing their adversaries down. Jacob met his father at Orphe Jeans, frustrated over the stalled Laura case and Dani's lack of arrest. His father reminded him of his family scores. On their marriage night, Bill wanted to attend the Dupree press conference, but Haley refused. Vernon told his family to present a united front, emphasizing their leadership in the community. Still, Martin advised that viral clips were damaging their image. Nicole offered medical defense for Dani's jest, while Chelsea felt shamefaced for live streaming the fire. At the press conference, Vernon tried to play down Dani's gun incident, but journalists pressed for answers. Dani appeared and intimately apologized, admitting it was a low point. Bill and Haley arrived, and Bill called Dani out for her importunity. Pressures escalated until Vernon shut effects down. Dani also asked her father to call the police, and Officer Jenkins took her statement, with Naomi acting as legal support. Latterly, Bill brazened Vernon, who claimed on armistice. Meanwhile, Dani disregarded about her history with Bill and the offerings she made for him. Seeking distraction, she invited Andre over and enticed him, revealing her father had fixed everything. Andre advised her to rein in her reckless side. Away, Smitty questioned Martin about his response to the press conference, but Martin veered. Chelsea plotted with guilt, and Kat prompted her to move on. At the sanitarium, Derek praised Ashley and Andre for delivering a baby in an elevator. The thankful mama named her child Ashley Andrea. Ashley latterly told Derek he helped silence her precariousness, but when she tried to betray him, he walked down, leaving her disappointed. Danny intruded Bill and Haley's marriage at the expostulation portion, firing a warning shot to make her presence known. She demanded their groveling, but when Bill defied, he tried to seize her gun. After a struggle, Bill secured the armament, handing it to Jacob, and Danny exited. Meanwhile, Ashley and Andre set up themselves trapped in an elevator with a woman in labor. Ashley confidently took charge and successfully delivered the baby, with Andre aiding. Their cooperation strengthened their bond, but Ashley's tutor latterly informed Derek about Andre's presence, sparking covetousness when the new mama took Prince with Ashley and Andre. Leslie and Eva celebrated Eva's temporary assistant part for Nicole. They disregarded about Ted's history with Leslie, who he formerly knew as Dana, and how he abandoned them. Leslie pledged vengeance, ignorant that Eva had no idea she was responsible for Laura's accident, which led to Eva's new job occasion. Danny returned home to face her family. While Anita berated her, Chelsea accidentally live-streamed the disastrous marriage, forcing Vernon to arrange a Dupree family press conference. Naomi defended Danny to her hubby Jacob, causing pressure as he plotted with his duty as a Bobby. Despite the chaos, Bill and Haley married in front of associates. Their honeymoon was laid over after Bill learned about the Dupree press conference, deciding he'd business to attend to first.